I wish we can do the same thing on the VTuber scene, but I think it would go really quickly out of hand. Flashback of Emiru being forceful kissed by some random guy. There always would be dangerous people. Why can't we have like women cosplayer doing this kind of experience to men? That I still need bodyguards, but I cannot hire a full-time bodyguard. It's just way too expensive. You ain't gonna put a dick in a VTuber, do you know that? That was this dude putting his hand on my thigh. The first time he took one in the nose. Saruei punched me. I think she broke my nose. I'm bleeding. Boo hoo hoo. Sorry, why would I go for a real woman? Reality. Stop! No! The camera is following me, so no matter where I go, it will always be here. Stop! I was reading something interesting here. Sadly, why would I go for a real woman? Reality is often disappointing, but online, reality can be whatever I want. Brave and Wolf. You ain't gonna put a dick in a VTuber, do you know that? Do you want to end up alone your entire life? I mean, it's not a bad thing to be alone. But do not expect to put a dick in an anime character. This is not real. It's never gonna happen. So I think your best odds is you work out, you take care of yourself mentally and physically. You still can find a girlfriend that likes anime and video game. And on top of that cosplay characters. You will be able to get as close as you can to a real-life anime girl. Is this VR love? I don't know. I don't play the game. I'm trying not to because I think I would become even more unhealthy than I already am, mentally speaking. They are not wrong online when they say when you consume too much porn or too much anime or video games, it kind of up your view IRL on things. Because you have this anime character who's like super skinny with big boobs, a nice round butt, and she's so nice. Her personality is bubbly, joyful, and beautiful, and she's so cute. Then when you compare like this beautiful thing to a real-life woman, it's not the same. I mean, you know this real-life woman is pretty, but it's not the same level as you have for the love of an anime character. And so maybe that's why I'm still single. My expectations are way too high. It doesn't even exist. That's why I'm trying not to spend so much time on video games as I used to. No. I'm trying to be healthy and have a good set of mind. I actually am commissioning a company for making me a cosplay of myself. All of this. We're not sure like how to figure out this part yet. The idea would be to come to some conventions and do meet and greets, but I'm not even sure if I will actually do meet and greets. I was thinking maybe I could just use it for cosplaying and publishing pictures online. I went across Love and Deep Space Video. Apparently, right now in China, precisely Shanghai, they have a convention about this game. I never played it, but I'm not gonna lie, I saw a ton of videos and content and fan arts about this fandom. I've seen cosplayers that are 101 with the characters within Love and Deep Space. They look exactly the same, but what I find really interesting is how they interact with their fans. I don't know if you went across them before, but it's insane. Literally, you're the fan, you go over here, and you're like, oh my god, Caleb, I'm such a big fan, or you don't even say anything, and they just offer you the boyfriend experience where they just hug you, carry you, hold your hand, spin you on the wall, giving you the entire experience of what it feels like to interact with an anime character from a video game. That's so interesting, and I wonder how do they keep the non-sane people out of bay? I still don't have the answer. There always would be dangerous people. It's too bad we cannot offer this kind of experience on the other side. Why can't we have like women cosplayer doing this kind of experience to men? And then I'll have like, flashback of Emiru being forceful kissed by some random guy. But yeah, I actually like it. I know it's dangerous, but I'm like you guys, okay? I'm here, I'm a streamer, I'm here to sell content. But if I'm here to begin with, it's because I consumed this kind of content. I love to interact with like, a hot anime guy, and he offered me like the whole experience of what it is like to be in a dream. I wish we can do the same thing on the VTuber scene, but I think it would go really quickly out of hand. I think it's maybe not the same science for content creators, and those guys, they are just cosplayers, maybe? I don't know. I went outside a long time ago. It was way before I became a VTuber. I went out with friends. We simply had a few beers, went on our way back home, and in the car, there was this dude like putting his hand on my thigh. I forcefully took it and pushed it back to where it was, which is, his own lap. He did it again. So I'm like, oh, he's drunk. I'm gonna make him understand nicely, because the first time he's not gonna have it easy. I took it and I pushed it right onto his lap. You know, very forceful, not just a gentle thing. I squeeze his arm and put it here. The first time he took one in the nose. And then, boo-hoo, Saruei is so mean. Saruei punched me. I think she broke my nose, I'm bleeding, boo-hoo-hoo. I mean, yeah, one punch was just enough. You know, he was standing right next to me, and it's not like he was seeing that one coming. Why I wouldn't do convention is that I still need bodyguards, but I cannot hire a full-time bodyguard. It's just way too expensive, okay? I need to find people who are willing to have me on their booth. It's not that I cannot find people who don't want me, it's just I cannot find people who are available to do so. That offer as well bodyguards on my way in and on my way out of a convention. Yeah, it's complicated. Mods! Mods are mods! They are not bodyguard! Hello? And it's not because somebody is muscular that they know how to fight, by the way. So don't get wrong. You can have somebody who's like 2 feet tall and super muscular. If they don't know how to fight back, they are completely useless. If like we go bare hands, they are much stronger than you. But if we talk about weapon and disarmament, that's different. I'm specifically not afraid if somebody were trying to kiss me or hold me in a very inappropriate way, because I will punch you myself. There's a lot of women that are actually like very shy and not willing to show violence. But if you're like, you know, entering this private zone I didn't allow you in, I will punch you in your face and in your balls. And you know how I am. If I were a class in a video game or whatsoever, I would always go for the teeth. Okay, the malicious one. So it means that I will go dirty on you, and not in a good way. So don't try me. I think that's just losing sense of reality. No, not really. It's just because you consume so much of something that you expect to find something similar in real life. There is woman who looks like a real anime woman. Like those cosplayers, they look exactly the same. And you kind of forget something. People Photoshop themselves online. They all do. Even the people who say they don't. And it's normal, you know? Cosplaying and publishing pictures online is the same as if you were to do illustrations. You will do everything to make your illustration look good, and so you will do the same with a picture. And yes, I Photoshop myself as well. I never hide this, by the way. I don't have like giant boobs, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You get props or you just simply Photoshop. Don't worry if in real life I were to do meet and greet, I know people wouldn't like be inappropriate, and I would be more the one inviting and doing and leading, because in general I think during conventions people are rather really shy. I do remember it was at TwitchCon Paris. I met with some fans and they were not expecting me because I believe I didn't say I was coming, so they just saw me with all the other VTubers. They were like, oh my god, Saruei, can I sign it? And they were shaking like a leaf. I never saw somebody shaking so hard in front of me. So I took their hands and I'm like, hey, it's fine, everything's alright, okay? Pat pat pat, everything's good. Don't shake, I'm not gonna hit you. Then I took the paper, I signed. I think I made it even worse by taking their hand and squeezing it the way I did. And I'm like, thank you. And it was really cute. I loved it. I think the worst is like most people were not expecting I was that tall. Because everyone think like, you know, I'm tiny, but I'm not. Every VTubers I met so far, they were all smaller than me. Maybe not for Juniper. Juniper was about the same size as I was. Maybe she's even taller, I don't remember. I don't remember if she was wearing any specific shoes too that day. It was the other way around, just a few of us. Okay, that wasn't the same. It's because when I saw all of you, it wasn't expected. It's because there were so many of you. You were all in a cycle around me. So I was like, this is dangerous. I wasn't thinking any of you would jump on me because you've been here in my community for so long. So it's different. And I was shy. It wasn't expected. You were just there. And I recognized everyone. The long time chatters.